Are your teens' stress levels actually increasing your stress levels? Would you like to learn specifically 3 tips that can lower your teenager's stress levels while also lowering yours? I'm going to share with you these 3 F's and the 3 F's that are causing about 90% of teenage stress levels to increase, creating anxiety, depression, and confusion. And then I'm going to share with you 3 specific things that you, as the proactive parent, can do to lessen your teen's stress while lowering yours. For those who don't know me, my name is Coach Rahz. I'm your favorite online parenting and teen life coach and the author of Student Success Secrets. Unlock the 7 secrets for developing inspired, motivated, success driven teens. And like I shared with you a few seconds ago, I want to share with you these 3 tips that I work with my clients each and every day to help them assist their teens in lowering stress, increasing their happy feelings, and more importantly, giving them clarity about where they're going and how they can get there. So let's jump into this video real quick. So what are the 3 F's? If you've got a copy of my book, you'll understand that the 3 F's are fear, failure, and frustration. See, the first one that is causing the stress level is so often teens are fearful. What if? They're comparing themselves to their peers, their classmates, their other athletes in the town. So they're consistently living in the future, creating stories about what if. What if I do this? What if I fail? What if I don't live up to that? As a proactive parent, we can actually assist them to understanding what is fear. Fear is false events appearing real. There's stories in our head that we tell ourselves that create emotions which lead to actual results in our lives. In addition to that, the second one is failure. So often when I'm coaching a teen, they consistently tell me, you know what, Coach Ross, I'm afraid I'm going to fail in school. I'm going to fail when I get on the court. I'm going to fail. And I have to help them understand that failure is not final. You, as the parent, have the same opportunity to teach your tweens and teens that failure is not final, but it is actually feedback. And that feedback gives them the opportunity to take the lessons from that failure that they assume it's a failure and actually move on to greatness. The last F is frustration. Now, this one, we really need to understand what is that frustration? This is the breaking point. This is where they feel like there's just nowhere else to go. And when a teen is at this level, this is a very dangerous place to be. Because when they're frustrated, they're going to look for a solution. And we know that most teens don't have the faculties yet developed because their brain is still under construction that to actually solve the problems that are in front of them. We as parents get that opportunity, right? To teach them that, hey, this frustration will end. We just got to give them a reframe, how to see what they're experiencing and help them overcome that challenge emotionally, right? So now that we understand the 3 F's, because this is what's causing 90% of the stress levels, which is increasing yours, here's what I want you to do. Here are 3 things that you can focus on immediately to assist your tweens and teens so that they can lower their stress levels. Number 1, it's all about sleep. When we sleep, we need to help them get more sleep. And when they're getting sleep, what's going to happen is their body is going to recover. Now, we should start to teach. And I know you say, oh, you know, you need to get 6 hours, 8 hours. Everyone's different, but all you have to do is focus on at least 6 to 8 hours of quality sleep, not quantity. It's quality. I actually use a ring to help me actually understand what kind of quality sleep that I'm getting, right? It's a little hack, but you want to make sure that you're teaching them that. Number 2, you want to make sure that they're exercising. This exercising has to be at least several times a week. They got to get out the house. They got to feel their feet hit the ground. They got to get that fresh air because we know that if they're not moving, that energy is not flowing and it's getting pent up. And they have all this energy pent up and it has nowhere to go. Right? And I know that if you can go for a walk. This is a great opportunity to connect with your kids. Go for a walk, go for a hike, bike ride, whatever it is, get out of the house. And the final tip is all about mindfulness. This is where we can teach. I just got off a coaching call with a client where I taught them a visualization for getting themselves in the right state and seeing themselves in a powerful, empowered state. This is critical. We need to lower stress. Breathing is important. You can teach them simply breathing exercises. You can teach them mindful meditations. I have a ton. If you want some resources, reach out to me. I'd love to share with you where they can go and learn about being mindful. It's so critical. One of my favorite apps is called Calm, CALM.com. It's a guided meditation app where you can start to begin to feel and experience mindfulness. Those are my 3 tips for you today on how you can lower your stress and, most importantly, help your child and yourself feel better. Let me ask you, was that helpful? Yes? Yes or yes? Awesome. So what I want you to do right now, if you want to go a little bit deeper, you really want to say, Rahz, how am I going to facilitate this conversation with my kids to talk about more sleep, exercise, and mindfulness? Well, I have a resource for you for watching this video. It's called the Teen Talk Cheat Sheet. It's 5 simple steps. It's only 2 pages. What you'll get inside of these 2 pages is the 5 steps, plus you're going to get the 10 tips that I tell about how communicating with teens. Super easy to utilize and start to use immediately. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. As always, stay grateful, be positive, and live with passion. Don't forget, if you want a copy of that team sheet, just drop me a line underneath this video. I'll make sure to get it to you in the next 24 hours. As always, I want to thank you again for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Boom!